All right, happy Tuesday. Good morning. Welcome to LIT, Low Impact Training. So make sure you have your weights with you. Also want to mention at the beginning of class, make sure you have water, right? And make sure you have a mat. We are going to be doing several exercises on the floor. So whether that's kneeling or on our back. So you want to make sure you have a mat, something comfy, carpet. You don't want to be on just hard floor. And that's it for my intro. So let's get started. Feet nice and wide. We're gonna start with some arm circles. So inhale, bring those arms up, big deep breath, and then exhale, down and around. We wanna keep those knees nice and soft. Big deep breath. So big arm circles. It is early in the morning. This might be the first thing that you've done all morning, so you wanna take it nice and easy. So our class today is a little bit heavy on the strength side, but we've got some cardio bursts for you all. And everything is low impact. Some exercises will be no impact. And you always have the option to increase that intensity. So check in with yourself, see how you're feeling this morning. Let's do 2 more, and then adjust your workout accordingly. 1 more big circle. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's do a full body roll. So feet even wider. We're gonna start with the shoulder rolls. So inhale, roll the shoulders, start to bend your knees. We're gonna come down all the way and exhale, roll it up. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, slide it down, exhale, roll it up. 2 more times. So sort of like a cat-cow here. Roll it up. Last time you're gonna stay put. So here, nice and low, you can walk those feet out a little wider, move those hips around. Let's start to wake them up a little bit. We're gonna drop that right shoulder down. And then inhale, come up for a little twist. Exhale, other shoulder comes down. All right, and then slowly come back to the center. And let's roll it on up. Okay, so we're gonna come down and come to a tabletop position. We're gonna warm up our core. So we've done this one before. It's just our opposite arm and leg reach. So again, make sure you have something padded. We're doing a lot of exercises on the floor. So as you inhale, you're gonna extend that right arm, left leg, opposite arm and leg, exhale, center, and we're gonna switch. So we're gonna do this for just about 45 seconds. So just a great way to warm up our core here. Want you to keep those hip bones facing the floor. It's just inhale, extend, and then exhale, back down. So go ahead and keep that moving. I'm just adjusting my mat here. You want to imagine you're balancing a glass of water on your back. So you want to keep your back nice and flat here. Think of stitching that rib cage together to engage those core muscles. Your neck is nice and long. We're already hopefully feeling a little bit warmer. All right, we've got 1 more on each side to do, and then we're gonna flip onto our back. So last one. All right, I want to warm up our hamstrings and glutes, so we're gonna flip over and go into some bridges. This will also help to stretch out our hips a bit and warm up that low back. All right, all the way down. Nice easy bridges for about 45 seconds. It's inhale down, exhale, lift. So nice and easy. This is just our warm up, so nothing crazy. You're just lifting the hips and lowering them down. Your feet are just about hip distance. I'm gonna press those feet into the floor and gently lift up and back. We're gonna do down dog to plank after this to warm up that upper body just a little bit, and then we'll be ready to get into our workout. So we're gonna continue with these bridges for just a couple more seconds. Maybe get 2 more good ones in there. Nice and slow. All right, and then let's roll over to our side. We're gonna transition. We're gonna go from down dog, which is a great stretch for our back, and then to a plank. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So you're gonna find that nice down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank where you stack your shoulders on your wrists. You really just hold that for about 1 or 2 seconds. And then exhale, push back to down dog. So just want you to go from down dog to plank, keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears, feeling a big stretch through the back of those legs. I want you to take this nice and slow, especially if your shoulders are feeling a little achy or sore today. Take this nice and slow, about 15 more seconds to move through this. So nice, a dynamic stretch and warm up. Make sure you're breathing here. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's bring those knees down, nice and wide, feet together, and let's sit back into a child's pose. So quick little stretch here. Bringing your forehead and your chest to the floor. Go ahead and walk those hands over to the right diagonal. Get through the side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reach over to the other side. And then slowly come back to the center. And let's come on up. All right, so doing things a little bit differently today. We're gonna stay low for our first circuit. Go ahead and stretch out anything else that you need to, maybe something we didn't hit. We're doing upper body and abs. Again, you wanna make sure you have a mat because we're gonna be doing some kneeling exercises. So have plenty of padding. I'm gonna show you our first one and then we're gonna get right into it. Upper abs and core. So go ahead and grab those light weights. I'll tell you the weight that I recommend. You can always go higher or lower. So we're sitting up nice and tall. You're gonna draw that belly button in towards your spine. All right, arms are up here. You're making a 90-degree angle. So we're gonna do a Pilates roll back. So you're gonna come back here and then exhale. And then you're gonna open and close. So we're getting the upper back. So we roll back, we lift, it's 2 movements. Open, close, a goalpost. All right, 45 seconds. I'll do the first one with you so you can follow along. Let's go ahead and start. Arms up, we pull that belly button in, we roll back, go as low as you can. Exhale, lift. Inhale, open, exhale, in. And then you roll back. So we're just taking it nice and slow. Strength based, warming up our abs and our arms right away. Now the key here is keeping those elbows right at shoulder height. You can lessen the intensity by doing this without any weights and using your own body weight, which is perfect. Remember to pull that belly button in. So you slowly lower. The lower you go, the harder this is. And we go for 45 seconds. We got a couple more to go. I want you to really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open up through the chest. We've got 3, 2, 1. We're gonna work the back in our next exercise. So let's flip over. This is just gonna be a row, but into a what I call lawn mower. You're gonna grab a heavier weight. We're gonna start with the right side. So tabletop. Extend that right leg out and then bring it across a little bit because we're gonna do a row and then open up to lawn mower. So not quite a full side plank, but you are gonna open and stack your hips. Okay, so if your leg is out wide, you have a little more stability. Row, lawn mower. Row, lawn mower. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, right side, let's go. So we do 1 row and then a lawn mower. Now you can choose to just stick to rows, right? With your row, your hips are facing down. When you do your lawn mower, you are actually rotating and opening up your hips and your side body. So this is a little tricky for balance. When you do that lawn mower, you want to stack that hand right on top of your shoulder. And then I want you just nice and slow. About 15 more seconds. It's also a lot of core, right? Remember, right leg is straight back. All right, if you want a little less challenge, just take it out and away so you give yourself more stability. That should feel easier. Straight back is a little harder. We've got 3, 2, we have 1 more in this circuit, upper body and abs. All right, so this next one is body weight. You're gonna start in your plank, watch my screen. You're gonna start in your plank. You're gonna lower all the way down, and then you're going to do an extension. Reach your arms up, legs off the floor, and then you're gonna push back up. And you're gonna do it again. You're gonna lower all the way down. Modification, you could do knees first. Reach, arms overhead, push back up. 45 seconds in 3, 2, starting in your plank. Let's go. Slowly lower. You can drop to the knees, but keep your back flat. Inhale, arms reach, legs lift. Exhale, press yourself back up. Repeat. So I'm doing a little modification with my knees on the floor. Remember, you're reaching those arms overhead as you're down on the floor for that extension. Maybe you just do a regular hyperextension here. If you want to take up that push to plank, more than welcome to do that. Keep moving, everybody. We got about 10 more seconds. I'll come check in, second or third round. Keep going. You want to make sure your body is super straight here, especially if you're adding that push to plank. All right, go ahead and come on up. Let's come back to exercise 1. So back to our seated position. All right, roll back into that goal post, light weights. Sit up nice and tall, ready, set, arms up. Let's go. So we roll back, come back to the start, open, and close. Your chest stays up the whole time. A little bit harder, you can have legs straight. Just glue those inner thighs together. Remember, your elbows are right in line with your shoulders. All right, a little less intensity, you could drop them, but try to keep them up here. Open, close. Pull those abs in. Open and close. Keep it up, everybody. Should be feeling those abs working. Couple more seconds. Then we're gonna go into our next exercise. Looking good, everybody. Oh, Sarita popped on to say, looking good, everyone. All right, go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna do that row and lawn mower, but now on the left side. So same thing. Maybe you're folding your mat for that extra padding. Here we go. Remember, you start in tabletop. You extend your left leg straight out. If you want a little more stability, move it away from your body. Ready, set, let's go. It's 1 row, and then lawn mower. See how I open up my whole body there. Nice and slow. Again, if you're not sure, take a look at my screen. We're gonna go through 3 rounds. So on the 3rd round, I'll come check on everybody. So we're gonna really feel this on the other side, the one that's sort of holding us up, not the side that we have the weight on. Keep going. Nice and slow. Remember, it's 1 row, 1 lawn mower. Keep your shoulders away from your ears the whole time. Couple more seconds. Tuck those hips under. We're feeling our core. All right, let's go ahead and find that plank. We're gonna lower and come into our hyperextension in 3, 2, let's go. So your hands are shoulder distance. You wanna think of your thumbs right inside your armpits. Do your extension and push up. And your elbows are straight back. Remember, we practiced our push-ups last week. You wanna make the letter A with your arms in those push-ups. So elbows are straight back, rather than out to the side. So any variation, whatever you're doing, keep moving, but I want you to slow it down. There's no rush. When we get to our cardio, we can add some speed. But with strength, I want you to do this nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, back to the top. Woo, but you should feel your heart rate going up. All right, here we go. 1 more round. Starting from our first exercise, 3, 2, light weights, let's go. We roll back, we lift, open, and close. Remember where those elbows are. Where's your chest? Where is your head? You're looking up the whole time. If you're having a hard time keeping your chest up with the weight, go ahead and just do the body weight and drop the weight. All right, let me check it out this time. You got about 15 more seconds. So I want to see those elbows. Yep, right at shoulder height. Perfect. Yep, good, Joanne. Yay, Regina. Looking good. Remember, you want to pull those abs in just a bit to protect that low back. Good, Linda. Good, Katie. Awesome. Yep, you got it, Nisha. Perfect. Keep breathing. Couple more seconds. All right, you got 3, 2, lawn mower. So this is going to be a minute, and we'll switch halfway. So back to that right side. Here we go. Tabletop. Right leg extends. Here Here we go in 3, 2, let's go. Right leg is straight back. We do a row and then lawn mower. So if you need a little extra stability, bring that leg a little further away from you. Away from your body, and that's going to give you a lot more stability. That feels much easier for me. If you want a little bit more challenging, bring that leg closer. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot harder for my core. Definitely feeling that. Keep going, everyone. Let's do one more good one on the side. I'm just going to do a quick transition. So just go ahead and switch to that left side. Perfect. Yep, goodness, you go ahead and just switch to that left side. It's a row first. Perfect. And then you open up for that lawnmower. Yeah, perfect, Linda. Very good. Nice and slow. I see Katie's cat on the counter there. Love it. Looking good. Yep, nice Bill. Keeping that neck long. We got a couple more to go on this side. And then we go into that hyperextension, working our back. We're working on posture. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You're going to find your plank. This can be on your toes or your knees, right? And when I say letter A, elbows back. See how my arms are making letter A. Ready, set, let's go. So you're gonna lower, extend, push back up. And again, maybe it's just the extension. This is your workout. It's the last time we do this. And I want you to slow it down. When you pull those arms back, I want you to really pull your elbows in towards your rib cage, okay? So I'm pushing up with my knees on the floor, keeping my back super flat. Let me just check it out. Couple more seconds. If you can't keep your back flat, then just do the extension part, right? Oh, Anisha has a kitty. Let's do one more good one, everybody. Keep that head up. Breathe. All right, excellent. Everyone come to standing. Great job. Stand, stand, stand. Here's a little bit of cardio. Optional light weights. Exercise 1 is going to be a punch jack. Boom. So you just punch with one arm as you bring those feet out. This is going to be even no impact. All right? 30 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Boom. Boom. So I'm doing the no impact version. Low impact is that little hop. Punch. Punch. And you're just going straight up with those punches. Light weights. 30 seconds. We're gonna go right into exercise 2. Keep it moving, I'll tell you what that is. Keep going with that. We will not need weights for the next one. It's gonna be a sumo squat. We're gonna go crunch, crunch, little hop forward, little hop back. In 4, 3, 2, weights down, quick transition. Open from those hips, hands behind the head. Let's go. Side crunch, hop forward, hop back. You can take out the hop if you wanted. It just gets that heart rate up a little bit. So we're opening up from those hips, knees over your toes. This is also 30 seconds. Tucking those hips under just a little bit. We have one more exercise, and then we're gonna do these one more time through. So keep that heart rate up, keep going. You got 3 more seconds, and we're gonna go into a Heisman movement. It's a lateral shuffle into a balance. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. 30 seconds, Heisman, let's go. 1, 2, 3, balance. That inside leg comes up. So it's a little shuffle, and then a balance with that knee up. So working on some agility, working on some balance. 30 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. So you can add those arms to it. If you want to go a little bit faster, once you get the hang of it, it looks more like this. You can add levels. Keep it up. You want to bring that knee up, use your core, keep the heart rate going. 5 more seconds. Then we go back to our first one, those punch jacks. All right, grab those light weights, punch jacks. 30 seconds, let's go. Boom. You're gonna get a break after this. Here's where we increase that speed, right? Woo. No impact, you can follow me. Boom, boom. As soon as you punch, pull it right back. Let's go, let's go. You got 10 more seconds. Let's go. And then it's our sumo squat, right? 3, 2, weights to the side, hands behind the head. Open up those hips, Let's go. Side crunch, hop forward, hop back. Tiny little hop, right? Low impact. Tiny little hop. I want you to drop a little lower, right? Keep that back nice and flat. Tuck those hips under in your sumo squat. Knees push out. Couple more seconds. Keep your chest up. Couple more seconds. Last time we do this. 3, 2, 1. Heisman, let's go. Boom, boom, lift. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, lift. You want to bring that knee to your chest. Yes, very good. And this little balance off to the side there, yep. And then maybe start to increase your speed a little bit. I'm on the balls of my feet here. Go, go, go. Keep it up, 10 more seconds. Nice, you all look good. Ready to rock and roll. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, grab some water. How we doing? Okay, circuit 1 done. Great job, let's move on. Okay, so that was upper body and abs focused. Circuit 2, lower body and abs. Again, on the floor. Here's what we're doing. Grab your water first. Okay, so this first one, again, you want that padding, that carpet, that extra mat, that towel. I fold my mat. So we're doing a seated hip thrust. Just to switch things up, something a little bit different from a bridge. Weights are optional, all right? So you're gonna flatten your toes, all right? 1 moderate weight right in front of you so it can work our abs. Okay, we're gonna lower down, drop onto your heels, and lift. Drop and lift. So we're really working our quads here. And it's without having to do a squat or a lunge. Just make sure you're padding for your knees. Now, if you really have to tuck your heels, if your shins are super tight, you can do that, but this is gonna be a lot more effective. And you're gonna work those legs a little bit more if you have them flat. So let's go ahead and start with this exercise. Then we'll get those hamstrings, all right? 45 seconds. You can, of course, do a bridge instead if you're not feeling this, okay? Ready, set, and go. The bridge is just gonna work more glutes and hamstrings. This is gonna get more of those quads. So your arms are straight out. You have the weight optional right at your shoulder height. We don't want it to drop any lower, and we don't want it to go any higher. So right there. So inhale, exhale. Again, nice and slow. And as you lift, think about squeezing those glutes. So drop and lift. Drop and lift. You should feel those quads right about now. So option, you could take that weight away. Maybe just have arms in front. We got a few more seconds here. Core is nice and strong. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's flip it over. All right, so Eric does these in his class a lot. I usually do bridges, but we're gonna do the walkouts. So watch my screen. We're here in a bridge. You're gonna walk your feet out as you keep your hips lifted. You're gonna take a couple steps out and then come back in. But we don't want the hips to drop while we do it. Keep them up. If the walkouts are too much for your low back, you're gonna stick to bridges like we did in the warm-up. Here we go, 45 seconds, hamstring walkouts. In 3, lift up, 2, let's go. Without dropping your hips. Walk your right foot, your left foot, maybe 2 steps out, heels and feet away from you, and then you bring them back in. You will feel your hamstrings almost immediately. Very small steps, okay? So this is instead of those awful gliders that we used to use, right? And make you all do. So we don't have those, but we can still do similar exercise, walking our feet out. Now, keep moving, check in if you're feeling that low back, maybe those hamstrings aren't working quite yet, that's okay. You're just gonna come to your bridge. Just go back to regular bridges. We got a couple more seconds. Keep breathing, everybody. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's flip over. Our last one we use a weight for. Okay, we've also done these before. It's going to be a glute kick, really getting the glutes, but then also what we call fire hydrant. So weight behind, let's start with the left foot. All right, we're on our forearms. Watch my screen. You're going to lift straight up, and then we're going to open up. So sort of a fire hydrant. See that lift? I don't have much range of motion on this hip, but lifting out to the side, abduction. Here we go. Left side in 3. Weight behind that knee, on your forearms. Let's go. Straight to the ceiling. Knee taps down, out to the side, and back in. It's a full range. Lift, lower, side, and lower. This can be done without any weight, maybe a pillow, whatever you got. Using that weight to increase intensity, but also to continue to add that tension and that squeeze so we get our hamstrings and not just our glutes. 15 more seconds. Next round, we'll just do the other side. Keep it up. So adding that fire hydrant lift to get those abductors. Keep going, a few more seconds. Lift that leg as high as you can, slow it down. All right, we're gonna end with a little bit of a pulse here. So we're gonna go straight up into that glute kick. We're gonna pulse for 10, 9, straight up, 8, 7, 6, 5, a little higher, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, so let's come back to exercise number 1. It's gonna be that seated hip thruster. Grab that weight, we're on our knees. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Feet are flat, drop. So you could also just do regular squats instead of this. This is gonna be a lot less weight on your joints though. But if it just feels too uncomfortable for your knees, you grab your chair and do a sit to stand and still working the same muscles. Slow it down. Woo. Remember, weight on front, so we work those abs a little bit. You can even have 2 weights. Feel those arms and shoulders also working. About 10 more seconds. Keep it up. Nice and slow. You want to drop completely and then lift, right? Drop completely and lift. So we're really working those quads. 3. Nothing else is helping us. All right, excellent. Hamstring walkout. Here we go. Quick transition. Get there. Warrior bridges. 3, 2, let's go. Lift the hips. Go ahead and walk it out. And maybe it's just 2 steps. As soon as you start to fill that hole, walk your feet back in, okay? Walk it out. Maybe you get your legs completely straight. Remember, the key is to keep those hips lifted the whole time. If you're starting to drop, walk your feet back in. Keep it up. So I'm sticking to my bridges here. I'm gonna do a couple walkouts, couple bridges, switch it up. We have a little bit more time to go. Less than 5 seconds, so maybe get one more good walkout in there. One more good solid bridge. All right, let's roll it over. Glute kick and fire hydrant. Now we're doing the left side. Everyone lower to your forearms so we don't arch our back and just focus on our legs. 3, 2, dumbbell behind that right knee, and let's go. So glute kick, nice and slow, and then open to the side. Fire hydrant. Lift, lower, open, close. So nothing else in the body here is moving. So I know we normally would do this on our hands, but I don't want you to arch your back. So everyone's onto their forearms. Make sure your head isn't up or down, somewhere in the middle. Nice long neck, neutral spine. Woo. Keep it up. Lift, lower, open, close. Nice and slow, everyone. Okay, keep it lifted up. We're gonna pulse it out as high as you can for 10, 9, little pulses, 8, like you're stomping the ceiling, 6, 5, knee a little higher than your hip, 2, and 1. Woo, great job. We have one final round, our hip thruster, or of course, just regular squats. Grab those weights. Here we go. 3, 2 is our final round. Let's go. Arms straight up. Weight or no weight. But we drop and we press and lift. Drop, press and lift. Arms in front. With that weight or without. Keep that. Let me just check in this time. This is your final round. And then we have those hamstring walkouts or the bridges. Perfect. Yep. Good, Bill. If you're doing those squats, keep that chest up and don't let your chest drop. All about the legs here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good, Katie. Perfect squat. Nice. Looking good. Couple more seconds. Remember, we don't want to fill this in our knees. We want to fill our quads. We want to build those muscles so we can protect our joints. All right, go ahead and flip over. Great job. Flip it over. A couple seconds to transition. Hamstring walkout or regular bridge. In 3, 2, let's go. Walk it out. And this is also very slow. Everything is done slowly with strength. And I promise you will feel it more if you slow everything down. Woo, walk it out. Walk it back in. Relax that upper body. Even though it might be clenching or might be tension, relax the upper body. Keep those hips lifted. I only do a couple of steps out. I'm gonna do a couple bridges here too. Lift and lower. Let me check it out. About 10 more seconds. And we're not speeding it up. We're just continuing to work through that time. Yep, keep those hips lifted. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's that glute kick. So we go for a minute. We'll switch halfway. We start on the left side. So heavy weight, moderate weight, whatever you have behind that left leg. Ready, set. Lower your forearms. Let's go. Lift, lower, open, close. And don't worry about how high the leg gets or how far out to the side. We don't want to compromise our form, just to lift it a little bit higher, right? So your hip bones should be pretty steady and facing the floor at all times. They open up a little bit for the fire hydrant. But we don't want to put any excess torque on that low back. So again, that's why we do it really slow, okay? All right, keep it up high. Let's pulse. Let me do the other side. Pulse for 10, 9, small pulses, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're not sinking into the mat. 3, 2, 1. Quick switch. Weight in the other side. We start in 3, 2. Let's go. Cardio is after this. Lift, lower, side, in. Remember, nice and slow. Slow it down and work through that full range of motion. So not only do we slow it down to reduce risk of injury, but also so you really feel that muscle working. We don't want to cheat our muscles today. Full range, come on, up and down, side and in. Keep breathing. We're getting close to that pulsing part. Keep it up. In a couple seconds. Nice, yep. Good, Bill. Keep that head nice and neutral. Good, Joanne. All right, keep that leg straight up. Here come the pulses, just in the glute kick. Lift for 10, 9, little pulses, 8, 7. Try to get that knee a little higher than your hips. 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, stay down here for your first cardio. Mountain climbers. So you all know mountain climbers. You can also choose to do them on a bench or against the wall. All right, 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Knees to chest, right? You're in a strong plank, you're bringing knee to chest. So I'm just slowing them down a little bit. You can pick up the speed, keep going. You can do them on a bench, a chair. I'm gonna demo on the wall. 10 seconds. The goal is to get that heart rate up. Let's go, let's go, keep it up. You will stand up in just a few seconds. 3, 2, stand up. Here we go. Standing side crunches, grab those weights. I recommend light. We're gonna do little rainbows here. 30 seconds, let's go. Up and over, up and over. You're bringing that knee to your weights. Standing rainbows. Up and over, showing you from the side. Notice how my back stays flat, using the core to lift that knee up. So we're not going all crazy like this, okay? Rainbows, let's go up and over. 30 seconds, keep moving. We have one more after this. We've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, arms straight out. Jacks. We go out. Low impact jumping jacks. But with the weight, so we're working that upper back. 30 seconds, let's go. So you're squeezing that pencil right between your shoulder blades. Woo, this is why I like weights. Slight bend in those elbows. This one we slow down, we're not going too fast. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it up. You want to see your hands out of the corners of your eyes at all time. If you can't, you've gone too far back. 5 more seconds, and we do it again. All right, mountain climbers. 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Last time, let's go. You're bringing that knee to your chest. You're keeping your shoulders right on top of those wrists. Neck is long. I'm doing them against the wall here. So if you don't want any weight on your wrists or shoulders, against the wall, keep it up. 3, go, go, go. 2, 1, stand up. Second one, our rainbows. Ready, set, light weights, go. Let's go. Cardio, heart rate should be up. Side to side. Weights go to the right, right knee comes up. Up and over, up and over. Keep your chest up, keep your back flat. Let's see it, perfect. Yep, good Nisha, good Bill. Excellent. Perfect, Katie and Linda, you all look great. Less than 10. And then those weighted jacks. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Woo, here we go. 30 seconds, go. Out, in, out. Keep your arms fairly straight. And you're just tapping that foot to the side. Woo, straight and straight, come on. Not too fast, because we have weight. Woo, you're gonna feel that upper back. It's really good for posture. Keep moving, everyone. 10 seconds, and we get a break. And then we go into our final circuit, which is a little shorter. Tuck those hips, come on. 3, I'm feeling those arms, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Woo, who knew 2 pounds would be so heavy, right? Shake it out, how are you doing? Thumbs up, awesome. Grab your water, final circuit, final 3 exercises. All right, so these are standing, and they're a combination of upper and lower body, okay? Light weights, first one. It's sort of a chair pose, like in yoga. So you're gonna imagine there's a chair right underneath you. You're gonna bring your feet pretty close together. You're gonna hold the chair pose. So from the side, from here. Right? Arms are gonna come up to a V position. Just the arms move. So I lift and I lower. We don't want them going any higher than right about here. So see, I'm like making letter V. We also lift our heels. So we work those calves a little bit. See that? Notice how my hips don't move though. So I want you to stay low the whole time. Come on down, ready, set. 3, 2, let's go. Chair pose. Arms lift, heels lift, and then we lower, right? Inhale and exhale. So too much for your shoulders, bring them right here instead. Bring them straight in front instead of overhead. Woo, you're gonna feel your quads here. Try to lift those heels off the floor, and again, nice and slow, right? Nice and slow. We wanna make sure our back doesn't arch. Want me to do this? Tuck those hips under. We're gonna balance in just a few seconds here. We'll grab our heavier weights in 4, 3, 2, heavier weights. Bicep curl, narrow curl, balancing on one leg. Let's balance on that right leg. Left leg up. We go wide bicep, narrow. Ready, set, let's go. Bicep and narrow. You're just balancing. So this foot right here could be here or behind you. Curl. So heavier weights, shoulders down, elbows in. Wide to narrow. We switch halfway for this one. Woo, falling already. I'll tell you when we're halfway. So that standing knees slightly bent, right? Want you to zip up a tight pair of pants. Think of that. Think yourself lifting up and being a little bit taller here. Switch, other leg in front. Keep the arms moving, same thing. Wide to narrow, let's slow it down, right? So from the side, back is nice and flat. Using my core to keep that right leg up. Shoulders down. If you're feeling too much in that low back, you can do this here with me. Maybe take out that balance. But really great challenge for us. 3, 2, and 1. All right, our final exercise. Oh, so a little bit of cardio. Grab those heavy weights. You're gonna keep them right here. We go squat, kick. Just sort of a mini squat. You're not going all the way down, you're just pushing those hips back. And you're giving me a front kick. Ready, set, let's go. Down, kick. So it can be low, medium, high, whatever you got. It's the end of class, so we're stretched out for our kicks. And your weights stay at your chest. Keep it up from the side. I drop my hips a little bit, kick. Your chest does not drop though. Just your hips. Just a little bit. Let's go, let's go. Heavy weights, keep them right here. 15 more seconds. Keep the weights at your chest, Bill. Yeah, there we go. Keep it up, keep it up. So you're really using that core, arms are not helping. Keep them right here. You got it. One more time through. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, chair pose. Final round, grab those lighter weights. Roll the shoulders. 3, 2, drop the hips. Let's go, find your chair pose. Lift and lower. Nice and slow, arms stay straight. Making the letter V with your arms. Less than 3 minutes to go, come on. So our last round, woo. Lift, should be filling those quads. Hips back and you drop an inch. Keep it up, couple more seconds. Nice, yep, good, Katie. Keep that chest up. Chest stays up, everybody, looking good. Lift those heels. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, heavier weights. Bicep curl, ready, set. Balance on your right foot, left leg up, let's go. Wide and narrow. You are as tall as you can be right here. Find your tallest point while balancing. Keep it up. So I'm just gonna grab my extra weights here. I need something a little bit heavier. So I'm holding on to 2. You can do that as well if you don't have anything heavier. We're gonna switch in just a second here. Nice and tall. Can even have that lead behind you, however you wanna balance. All right, switch other foot up. It can be behind you, in front of you. Maybe you're just on the ball of that foot. Maybe just a tiny bit of weight on that foot. Maybe your leg is all the way up here. Keep it up. We got one more thing after this. Keep feeling, just checking in. Find your tallest point. Yep, nice and tall. Chest up, shoulders down. Good, slow it down. These should be starting to feel heavy. Hopefully starting to feel heavy. 3, 2. All right, keep those heavy weights at your chest. This is our final 45 seconds. Let's go. If you're feeling good, let's kick it up a notch. Come on, let's go. This is it. This is the last thing we do. Come on. Keep your weights at your chest. Keep your chest up. Woo! Booty goes back. Let's go, let's go. Kick. Low, medium, high, whatever you got. Go, go, go. 15 seconds and we are done. Yep, perfect. Good, Joanne. I want to see the bottom of your foot, everyone. Bottom of your foot. Woo! Really flex that heel, right? Bottom of the foot. Come on. Let's go. Tuck those hips under, core nice and strong. One more on each side. One more. Woo! You're done. Oh my goodness. Great job, walk it out. Woo, grab your water. Great job, everyone. Ended on cardio there, so take a couple breaths. Walk it out in your space. Excellent job, we're gonna stretch it out. How's everyone feeling? Better now that's over? Great job, everyone. All right, give me just a few minutes to stretch you out. Ooh, I'm sweating. All right, feet wide, let's roll the shoulders. It's not even 8 a.m. and you've gotten your full workout in. You should feel proud and good. All right, let's shake those arms. So sort of crisscross them in front, nice and easy. Shake it out. All right, let's come on down to the mat. We'll find that tabletop and do a cat-cow. So as we inhale, we press our belly to the mat. We lift the chest and the tailbone, nice and slow. And then exhale. Pull your chin into your chest, round your spine. And again, inhale. And exhale. Really exaggerating this movement to get that nice stretch in the low back. All right, knees wide, feet together, sit way back into those heels. Child's pose, walk those hands out. Lower your chest and forehead to the mat. Take one more breath. All right, let's lower down into our chest and belly. We're gonna do a quad stretch. So you can use a strap here, or a t-shirt. You can also do this standing and just place your foot on a chair. We're gonna look to our left, grab our left foot. Next stretch here too, so take your head down. Keep your knees together. Press your thighs into the mat. Hold that right there. I'm just gonna demonstrate it standing. So if you're having a hard time reaching for your foot, you could grab a chair or a bench and you just place that foot there and you're gonna feel that quad stretch, right? So one more breath and then let's look over to our right. So same thing, or over to the left, whatever, the other side. You guys know, the other side. What you didn't do before, same thing, grab your foot, make sure to keep your knees together and press your thighs into the mat. Your ear is on the mat, your cheek, so we get that neck stretch. And then release. All right, walk those feet a little wider than your hips. Hands under your shoulders, little baby cobra. So very slowly, pull your elbows in as you lift, inhale. Exhale, lower, one more time. Pull your elbows into your ribcage. Inhale, lift, and exhale. All right, let's tuck the toes, and this time come all the way up into nice down dog. Take it nice and slow. Relax your head. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Press your chest towards your thighs. Pedal out those heels. All right, knees down. Let's roll up to standing. Just about done. Head comes up last, so nice and slow. Roll on up. Woo! We'll do one more here, just quick side body stretch. Let's come back to the center. We're gonna interlace those fingers. We're gonna inhale, lift up. So you're gonna press them out and away. Arms come all the way up, and then exhale over to the left. Imagine someone's punching into your hips a little bit. And then inhale, center. Still keep that core engaged. Exhale to the right. Side body stretch. Knees are soft. Inhale, center, look up. And exhale, release the arms. Big deep breath. One more here all together. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna shake it all out. Good ragdoll. And roll on up. Woo! All right, everyone. Thanks for staying a little bit longer. Great job. Yeah, thanks for coming.